She came to us blind, buried in her own wool and fear. Years without care had turned her body into a heavy shell.
Ellie May is a sheep.
In that moment, I knew that if we didn't help her right then, she wouldn't get a second chance.
Hi, pretty girl. Hello, come here and see me.
When she stepped off the trailer, I was completely stunned. Her fleece hung all around her legs. She was stepping on it, dragging it behind her, and it was literally tearing at her skin.
She was surrendered to us today.
In all my years, I had never seen a sheep so overgrown and so completely covered in debris. Her wool was filled with leaves, sticks, dry grass, dirt, and manure. It felt like she was carrying years of neglect on her body.
So,
that was the condition she arrived in at the farm sanctuary. She was about 6 years old. I'm almost certain she had never been shorn. She hadn't been able to see for years. Her eyes were completely buried beneath a thick, matted layer of fleece.
good morning, Ellie May. Good morning. How are you? Today's gonna be a big day for you. Good morning.
She moved slowly, taking small, careful steps, constantly sniffing the air, as if smell was the only way she could understand the world around her.
Hello.
We introduced her to the team, almost as a way of making it official. Everyone, meet our new resident. This is Ellie May.
Ellie May is a sheep. She hasn't been sheared for probably 6 years, and she's about 6 years old. I don't believe she's ever been sheared.
Her wool had turned yellow and sticky from years of built-up lanolin. It felt like hot candle wax to the touch. It was clear that this sheep had been left alone in a pasture and forgotten. No care, no other animals, no attention.
Hello, come here and see me. Come here. Hello.
It was painful to look at her. I was afraid that if we didn't step in, Ellie Mae would simply be left to die.
A half of the fleece she's got on her body.
The first few hours were the hardest. She was curious and terrified at the same time.
Ellie May? Hi.
Smell was her only way to navigate. She froze often, tensing at every sound, unsure of where she was or what was happening.
Aren't you beautiful? Hello, I can just tell she's beautiful under there. And a sweet girl.
The very first thing I did was gently cut the wool away from her eyes. I moved slowly and carefully, and then something changed. She paused, then took a more confident step forward. She could see light, space, me. She began responding to my voice, turning her head instead of standing frozen in place. A few days later, we fully sheared her. It took several hours. The fleece was dense, tangled, and in some places almost solid.
Ridiculous. Look at that. Looks like someone dumped something on her back.
It's
Doesn't
like
it?
at least
But Ellie Mae stood calmly through it all, as if she understood that we were helping her.
Beautiful. Look at you. You're so tiny.
At one point, I was literally lying on the ground beneath her, cutting away dried manure from underneath. She stood there for nearly an hour without moving. When we finished, we weighed the fleece we had removed, nearly 40 pounds. It wasn't just wool. It was the weight of pain, isolation, and forgotten years.
You are so beautiful. Look at you. Hello, baby. Hi, Ellie May. Do you feel better? I see your legs.
After the shearing, she was absolutely beautiful. A real sheep again. And it was like someone flipped a switch. She began to run, hop, and move sharply as if testing her own body.
Come on, Ellie. Coming with me? Here you go,
girl.
I'm sure she hadn't moved like that in years. For the first time in a long time, she wasn't just smelling where she was going, she could see it.
Come on, let's go. I see you. Yeah.
But there was still another step, helping her become part of a flock again. We introduced her to the other sheep very slowly. At first, she stayed back. She likely hadn't seen other animals in years, but it didn't take long for her to realize she wasn't in danger.
Good morning, girls. How are you? Hello.
We placed her with our older sheep, Yammy. Yammy was calm and observant, simply standing nearby, eating, not pushing her away.
Come on out. Hello, Ellie Mae. Hi, Bella. Come on, Yammy.
Bella, our younger lamb, was louder and more energetic. It took time for them to adjust to each other.
I'm here with Bella and Ellie May, and I'm taking some time from doing some work in the pasture here to...
And that time did its work. Now they run together, play, and race across the pasture.
Come on, girls! Oh, there you go! She's happy.
In the barn, they often lie side by side, touching gently. Sometimes they softly bump heads, almost like hugs.
Hello, Ellie May. Hi. What you doing over there?
Ellie May is part of the flock now. She eats, rests, and wanders with the other sheep.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning, Ellie May.
She has found her family, and honestly, it turned out even better than I could have imagined. Being around other animals allowed her to truly bloom.
Ellie really likes apples. Did you like the apples, Ellie?
Ellie May's story has drawn a lot of attention, and that matters.
Good morning, ladies. Hi, Bella Boo.
But I want people to understand that she is not an exception.
Hi, Ellie.
There are so many animals like her. We just don't hear their stories.
She's followed me outside and
They feel fear, they feel pain, and they need care.
Hello, Ellie May. Would Ellie May like a cookie?
Sometimes just a little attention can change an entire life.
Oh, that's awesome.
And when we choose compassion, we don't only save animals, we become better ourselves.
How are you? You pretty girl. You're full of hair this morning.
If you enjoyed this story about Ellie May, please leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more touching and inspiring stories.